Spoiler alert, as you can tell by the title, this film... We have another one. Yay. So, let's talk about Toy Story 4. Do we need this? Yes, we did! Yes, we did. We definitely did. Some people were like, oh no, this is another film that is pointless to the trilogy of Toy Story. You must have IQ of 2 to understand that. No. This film was amazing. I will be getting onto this just a little bit. It is the best animated film I've seen this year. Even better than How to Train Your Dragon 3 and Lego Movie 2. Nobody cared about that one. But I have to say, Pixar, you are the legends of animation. I cannot hate you for what you produce, besides Cars 2. Maybe the Good Dinosaur, but other than that, you're a great animation studio. You're possibly the only good one. Next to Sony Animation Studios. But that's only Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And Surf's Up. Nobody talks about that film. Pixar, where do I start with you guys? I'm going to say this. Phase 1 was Toy Story to The Incredibles, and Phase 2 was Cars to this film. I want to say the first phrase was like, oh, haha, looks like Disney won't be buying us until Disney bought them in 2005 and made Cars. Why do I say Cars through Toy Story 4 instead of Toy Story through Toy Story 4? This is their last sequel film, as for now. They're going to make original ideas. That's awesome. I hope they do good, and hopefully they don't be a piece of trash like The Good Dinosaur was. Anywho, I hope people thought, oh, this film was just another cash grab in a way. You're wrong. This film's good. Let's talk about it. So, 9 years ago, if I remember... Oh, yeah, it is. It says it. Does this take place during Toy Story 3 or a year later after Toy Story 3? My mom said that. I'm confused too. I really want to say it either takes place... This scene takes either place in 2001 or 2002. Possibly either of those two. I guess. I don't know. So... It's a rainy day. Oh no. Oh no. So basically, Andy grabs all the toys as possible in his hands and puts some on bed. Gay. And Mom's like, oh, dinner's ready. And Andy's like, oh, I'm starving. And everybody's like, oh, we're missing a toy. Woody runs Scattle Doodle, goes to Bo and like... And Woody's like, oh, I didn't know they had names, and Bo's like, you never asked. Roll down! I need to calm down. Pushes up the window, and CRC. Oh no, yeah, the nobody cares about character. You know, from the first one? The one that they used as a thing, as a vehicle to catch up to the... Why does nobody remember this character? Anyway, they... hold on. So they get Slinky, put him down, Woody tries to get RC. Almost lost him. Thank God they didn't. God, monkeys and barrel! I need to calm down, Jesus Christ. That was too hot for this film, okay? Get monkeys and barrel, boom, hold on to Slinky. Got RC, woohoo! He's not gonna be in the sewers, thank God. Gets him up, so Bo Peep is like, oh no. Well, okay, hold on. Since Andy's mom is an alcoholic and on drugs for some odd reason, doesn't even realize Slinky is stuck on the window. You must have IQ of 4. So basically, there's a car in the driveway, and Woody's like, what the heck, I don't know who that is. Basically, they make it right in time and away. Bam. Andy's mom's snatches Bo Peep and the sheep and goes and leaves, and great God. So basically, Woody catches up, Scabble-Doodle, I'm sorry, goes under the car and meets Bo Peep and decides what can he do. Will he be for Andy or go with Bo Peep? This one. Thank God he did. And then that means Toy Story thing would never happen. But thank God that did happen. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Twitch, please. So, okay, hold on, I just need a gasp of air. Okay, so, basically, Woody's in the driveway alone and depressed because it's raining. And basically, Bo is in the car. They're like, has a new child and stuff. And Woody's fingers. May that be an important part to the film. I will tell you that in a little bit. So, spoiler alert. No, not yet. I think I did say that in the beginning, right? It's in the title, so you should be paying attention, aren't you? Okay, so. And it has flashbacks of Woody and Buzz and Jesse and all the other games and stuff. And Andy gets toys to Bonnie. Oh no! What happens now? So basically, you get all the toys in the closet, and they're like, oh boy, Woody's like, I'm paranoid, please choose me this time. And everybody's like, oh, it's nothing a big deal. About, let's say, 20% of the toys barely getting even choose. Who are the others? Clock Guy. You know, from the Terror. That one's good. Has Dust to call it either what name, and it was pretty odd. It worked, I guess. So, basically, they're like, oh no, Bonnie's going to kindergarten? Was it? Because, oh god, it's so confusing. So, go on and bullcrap this and bullcrap that. Basically, somehow Woody makes it in the backpack. Bonnie is depressed in a way, doesn't want to go to kindergarten because she needs a toy with her. Basically, gets in and like, oh god, I'm having the flashback again. I will get that a little bit. Some autistic kid thinks I will be taking supply. And Bonnie is like, hello, and just takes it off with an apple in his frickin' face. What an idiot. Maybe I put this #1 worst character in Pixar. That's what everybody's gonna say, right? Well, actually, no. So, Woody crawls out of the backpack, uses a lunchbox, battle swords. Is that what they call it? Uses a lunchbox, bam, gets into the trash, and Bonnie is crying like a freaking depressed 7-year-old. Grabs utensils, puts them in the table, and makes Forky. I've seen a lot of people make customs of these, and they look pretty dang good. So, combine, uses fork, uses the red ribbon thing. I don't know what they're called. I'm autistic right now. Uses Play-Doh, I think. Flat, makes feet, twists, breaks the popsicle stick in half. Everybody did this as a kid. Everybody did it. You either put your first 3 words in your name or whatnot. T-R-E, use the other one, V-I-N. That's my name, Trevin. Every single kid did it, right? No. So she uses a big I and small I. Not big! Just, can't show a perfect example like this and this. So, got him. Whoop-de-doo. We got him. So, uses red thing and makes Spork. Forky is born. Yay! So, Bonnie has completed Forky, the new toy. I wish I had one. One day, I will make one. He'll be in the palm of my hands. And me and him we'll rule the world and defeat Thanos. I kind of sound like Thor, don't I? So, escapes in a way, and, Forky is in the backpack with Woody, and they're like, Woody's like, spork. And Forky's eyes move, and I swear to God, that creeps the heck out of me. It spooks me. And he's like, ah! And freaking Woody gets vanished. That was... Thank you. So... he makes it, and they're like, oh, you can't go, you can't get Bonnie in trouble or whatnot and crap. So basically, he's like, Bonnie has made a new friend, and they're like, oh, I'm glad she's making new friends. And Woody's like, no, she actually made a new toy friend thing. Bam. Forky. Get scared easily. Fragile. Can I blame it? No. Says, oh, toys, trash, blah, blah, blah. And complaining, but he's a spork. And like, blah, blah, blah crap and stuff. So, they're on a road trip. Yay! Woody's face gets squished. Oh no! What happens now? Now, let's go practice medicine. So they go on a road trip. Yay! Forky's like, I want to be in trash. It's cozy, warm, and squishy. Was it? Did you say that? I think. So basically, pit stops everywhere. Dinoco, Easter egg. I want that. So basically, okay, so, and blah, 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 pit stops and all, and Forky tries to kill himself in the, trash can. It's his home, so can I blame him? So, what happens is, Woody gets paranoid, and Buzz is like, are you okay? What does your inner voice tell you? And Woody's like, well, my inner voice is like, you know, and Buzz is like confused. For some odd reason, I might be wrong, but they made him more funny in this one. Not saying in the third one, just because he talks Spanish and blah, blah, blah. But just, I think he was more funny in this one. It's so hard to choose which version of Buzz is better. Toy Stories is just confused. He doesn't know what he's doing. Toy Story 2 has friendship in a way. Toy Story 3 is same thing, but continuing on the future of his life. Toy Story 4 is funnier and that Tim Allen way. That's why I like this version. And there's just something about different personalities. He uses his button, and he's like, oh, something like that, and Woody's like, go! And goes under, thank God that happened. So, and they're like, where's Forky? And Forky's out of the freaking window. I was meant for soup, maybe chili, and supposed to be thrown in the trash. Commit suicide! Woody gets paranoid, everybody's confused, and says Miles, Trixie, or was it, who was it? I don't know. So basically, Woody sacrifices his life. And it's gonna take some hours, isn't it? So he finds Forky, and yay, it's gonna take a while, isn't it? So basically, get Forky away. I'm having that Vietnam flashback. Woody drags Forky. It's so dead freaking hilarious. I know this might be stupid, but Forky's like, it's hard to explain, but it's funny. It's just, he tries to step up and just falls on the ground. It's dead hilarious. I could not stop laughing. I know it's a stupid joke. And Woody's like, oh, I had another toy. I had another kid. It was Andy. And he's like, who's Andy? And basically talks about all the events of what happened in his life and stuff. Grabs Forky like a baby. And he's like, can you drag was it hold or drag? I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Got him in the hands. And they were close. They made it! Yay! Until Woody spots lights! Lights. These things. Perfect example. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Twitch, please. Yes, Bear. Forky's like, are we going to meet Bonnie or something? Well, actually, let's go back a little bit. Forky's like, I want to say, Woody's like, well, Bonnie is like trash, cozy, and whatnot and stuff. It's hilarious, I guess. So, they go into a vintage shop, and oh boy, is that Goosebumps the guy? That's what everybody said for some odd reason. I know it does look like him, but just slow the heck down. So they follow up with this new character, Gabby, which is like a flashback again. 50s toy. And what she's trying to do, need a voice box. Heck. I was like, okay, I know yours is broken. I mean, you don't need a voice box to be. You don't need a voice box to use your. He's gonna kill me. You know I'm talking about my own Woody doll. I can't explain. So they They escape, thank God, and, no, do they? Well, no. Girl finds Woody, grabs and takes her, and Forky is trapped inside vintage shop. What does Woody do? Tries to find Bo. Woody tries to, where is he trying to... In a playground. Is with the stupid girl. And doesn't know what to do, so... And she's like, do you need to put sunscreen or something? And Woody's like, okay, that's a problem. Finds Sandbox, finds Combat Carl. I'll be talking about this in a little bit. So, Woody's like, oh, is that who I think it is? It's frickin' Bo Peep. Next to each other, it's just great. It's amazing. It's just warms my heart coziness. Until they're like, oh, discussion problem and stuff. And like, are these one of your kids or not? And they're like, oh, crap this and crap that or whatnot. Meet Gus. That's the only one I remember. And they use this is funny as heck. They use a skunk as a vehicle, which is, in my opinion, pretty dang smart, if you had to ask me. So they use it as like a, you know, spelling, like dropping the stuff and. I cannot speak. So the sheep, quote unquote, have 6 eyes, and. There's this, you know, those dumb little girl things, you know what I'm talking about? Where you have the little cute teeth thing and stuck in. Those things are dumb. Let's go back a little bit. I think Buzz tries to find Woody, and he's like, oh, is this after or before? I might get this mixed up or anything. And like uses the button. It's hilarious. Jumps out window just like Forky and Woody did. Tries to find them, and they're like, good, thank you, enter voice. Uses wings. Oh no! Pushed off. Get clipped off by bathroom door. And owner of arcade is like, run. That's not what he said, I think. Uses him, pulls him in the freaking arcade game. and meets Ducky and... Bunny. Is that his name? Did I say it? Okay. So they're like confused. Gets helmet stuck, pulls out, boom, ready to go. So they meet up in a roof and like talk about, you don't need a child. Why, you can have all of this, dude. It's like Six Flags in a nutshell, dude. So they're like, well, did you ever have a kid and like stuff? And so they're like, yeah, blah 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 and stuff. Oh, back, hold on. Okay, so there's 3 combat Carls, you know, from the hotel short thing they did in ABC. Oh my god, this makes me so triggered! The main combat Carl, in the middle, and there's like 3 versions of them. The Commander, a Snow type one, I think, and I'm gonna say this, I might be wrong, like a type of pilot. I might be wrong about that. About the orange one. So, the orange one always gets high fives. This makes me so triggered. I hated it. Ow! He never gets a high five. I will show you that in a little bit. But listen, I just felt so bad for him. God, I've been there millions of times. Trust me, we've always been there before. We've been depressed. We have no friends in our lives. And just God, I felt so bad for him. I've been there before. He even tries to get a high five from Woody. It doesn't turn out so. I feel bad for this guy. God darn, he's maybe one of the most sad. I felt so bad for him. Jeez. I felt so bad for him. I've been there millions of times. God, I feel so bad for him. Anyway, since Jesse's paranoid or whatnot, uses nail, pokes the tire, and they're like, oh no, this happened, we had to fix tire. So they meet up in the roof, and Buzz is like, I thought of the meme right in my mind when Buzz was like, what is it, Climb with the Chance of Meatballs, Flintlock Wood! That's what it looked like, I swear to God. That spooked me, I swear to God it did. So, Woody was like, oh, Buzz, yeah. And Buzz is like, Bo Peep! It's like, it's Bo! And first, Buzz takes #1 best Pixar character of all time. Does that keep up well? Let's see. So, Ducky and Bunny or whatever the frickin'. I know Ducky, but I don't know there's a bunny. They get stuck at each other. 3 years! And they're like, Buzz is like, okay, I'm sorry. And so, they meet up with, they go down, try the fun stuff, and blah, blah, blah. Need a gasp of air, I'm sorry. So, they use the up top of the roof as you know, and, so they cannot talk. So they meet up, they tried to get Forky back and stuff, and it's a rescue mission in a way. So they get him, and blah, blah, blah. Well, no, hold on, let's pause for a second. So the others are trying to figure out a plan. Bo Peep and Woody are, like, halved up, and the others are, you know, whatnot. So they're trying to figure out an idea. Woody and Bo are trying to find the sheep, and the others are trying to find Forky, was it? Yeah, they're trying to think of Plush Rush. And grabs face, was it baseball, I think? Uses jump scares, yeah. Perfect examples, I guess. And this is funny. So it's just a casual day, and she's like, oh, I locked the door, and the policewoman or whatever, I remember her name. something laughable. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm autistic. I cannot think. It's something. It's something relatable to funny. I know what it is. I can't think. I'm sorry. I know it has to do something like laughing or whatever. You know. And so, Buddy and Ducky are like stalking, and and you hear this on screen, and like, oh God, well, let's hope that doesn't happen. So, Bo and Woody are trying to find like help, and like they have Duke Kaboom. He's maybe one of my favorite Pixar characters. So they use him, but hold on. Let's step back a little bit. One character from was it the 1985 or 1986 Pixar short film Tin Toy. Tinny. Thank God they put him in this film. He's maybe one of my favorite Pixar characters of all time. Heck, screw you, Lightning McQueen. You're garbage. Not saying anything bad to you, Owen Wilson, but just God. They make us so cocky, don't they? I kind of think I'm glad Tinny was in this film, because since this is Pixar's last sequel film they are doing, for now, I think it was just a great idea from putting him in. I mean, sure, it might be stupid and obvious, but it works. It works. I mean, he might be a simple character, but it works. So, what I liked about this, I know this might be some simple crap stupid thing. Tinny gives an expression to Woody. I like that. There's something, I know it might look simple, but it works. It's something simple, just like I said, but it works. Because since, fun fact, I think all of you do know this, Toy Story was about to be a Christmas special. They decided it wasn't going to do so well. Tin Toy and all that stuff was trying to be a Christmas special, and made the creation of Toy Story. So, thank God that film was good. But it works. Just a teensy little tiny different animation on him. But it works. It's pointless. But the expression he gives, it just it works. So, I'm eating up other toys, and half of his legs are gone. So, they meet Duke Boom, and he has a backstory, and he's like, I remember that Boxing Day, and drives a motorcycle, and he doesn't make it in the hole, and the French kid gets so mad, and throws stuff, and I feel so bad for him. Another one of my favorite Pixar characters. So, Toy Story 4 is the best Pixar movie. Subscribe to my channel and my YouTube channel. I can explain why I said that. So, they get him, use the motorcycle and stuff, and they go across this edge. Boom! They make it! And, well, kind of they did. Duke is having a flashback of like, oh no, it's happening to me! And like, oh no, it falls down. Everything is screwed up. And, Duke is like, what's the pussycat doing? Is that the guy who made... It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Sorry, I love that song. So, so they get in, they have key. I want to go back just a few scenes, and they're like, yeah, it was very difficult. It was very difficult. And while she just puts it on, the grandma owner, whatever, puts it on the table, and I was like, wow. It's perfect. So they get inside, get Forky, kind of in a way, but they're trying to pull. Oh my god, this made me so mad. Almost pulls out the voice box. I was like, oh god, it scared me to death. So, they escaped, but Forky is still in there. Duke Boom's like, oh yeah, Trevin stuff, and the cat is trying to follow and hisses. And they forgot to get Forky again. Whoa. So they think of a plan in a way, but they're like, it's ours, just a toy and stuff, and you're gonna make another one. Blah blah blah. Saying about lost toy or whatever. No. So what they have to do, they're going all back, all the other Ducky, Duke-a-Boom, Bunny, and Cop, and I cannot say it, Bo, escape, and the sheep. And so Buzz is like, well, we can't do this exactly. And so Woody goes by himself, and he's like using his right arm. Can he use another button besides that red one? What's so special about? Oh, it's the one that does the most sound effects. Right. Hey, so many freaking commercials from when we first watched this film. Before when the film started, there were so many merchandise and commercials promoting the freaking film. It was insane. So, let's continue on. They escaped, and Buzz is like, okay, I should go. Thanks, inner voice and stuff. Woody is the only one in there. Uses pencil as defending. Where have I seen that before? Almost but a crayon. That time forgot. So, they get him and like, I have stick. And she's like, you want Forky back? I trade you voice box. Nobody is posing the voice box and stuff. So, they get him back and stuff, and, well, what happens now? Okay, where were we? We were at trying to get Forky back. They got Forky, yay! But what happened? Well, Bunny, Ducky, Cop Lady thing, and Duke-a-Boom and Bo go back. Sheep also. And so it baffles me. They pull out his voice box. You see creepy looking guy from Goosebumps make an odd face, pulls it out, yippee, stitches it back up, and they get Forky back. Yay! So, congratulations, we get out here, get in the backpack, because for some odd reason, Bonnie left it. And Bonnie's like, oh, I didn't forget about anything. You have IQ of 2. So they have to turn back as using as a GPS. That's a great idea. What baffles me is that the unicorn, I don't remember his name. He's like, it's gonna get caught, but it's gonna get caught. They're gonna get caught by the cops. It's freaking hilarious, but it works. So they get. This is kind of a Toy Story. This is kind of a Toy Story 2 flashback, where like Gabby's like, well, what if they don't want to play with me anymore? And Woody's like, oh, there's another one there. And Bo peers out of the door like, Steph, I am Thanos. Don't worry. And he's like, he's true, and I learned from the best. So Wait, let's go back a little bit. Uses voice box. The girl takes the Gabby, yeah. And, oh my god. This made my heart sink low to 10. She's like, nah, I don't want it. Puts it in the box. And they're like, oh no, what's gonna happen? And so, what do you think of a plan? And use the merry-go-round and like a carousel or whatever. That's what we call in the USA. The US of A, to be exact. So, what happens is that they're having problems. The characters think of a plan to do the RV and stuff. But it's a rental and stuff. People are gonna hate us saying this. I have a problem with Bonnie's mom. People are going to make R34 of her, aren't they? I think it's already happened. Oh no, it's happened. I have not. That's dumb. That's dumb. I hope it doesn't happen. It's just a kid's film. It's rated G. Why would they do that? So what basically happens, they get Gabby and stuff, and the other people think of another plan. They use the skunk vehicle. So they use the carriage, blah, 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 and you see another guy from Goosebumps falls down, and lady scream insert. And so they get escape and all and crap, and oh god, okay, so I go on. They're almost there. They're like, oh, pull out, turn right, and stuff. And they're trying to leave and stuff. Park in here, and oh god, the police appeared. Hey, it's that one guy from the Terror one. Anybody remember that one? I think it's him. I might be wrong. Nice. So they do have same universe in a way. They do, of course. So, they get, they're ready, they use the bargain thing, oh my god, So, they, get ready, they use the shade thing, I'll put my glasses on. So, what happens is that, all the characters are ready to go and leave and stuff. The toys meet up with them, and Buzz, and the whole gang, and Woody's trying to figure out a decision, what he can do, either go with the gang or go with Bo Peep. Trevin. Is that what I think it is? Yeah. So, he stays with Bo. So, the gang meets with Woody and the other characters. So Woody gives the badge Jesse. And so Jesse and Bo meet each other and stuff, give a hug. Woody stays with Bo. So they leave. Oh wait, go back. Gabby, right, I almost forgot. Didn't work out so well, she's afraid. Oh, back just a little. Duke Kaboom does this cool trick. It somehow makes it. He's like, yes, I did it. Gabby finds a new girl which is lost, and police find her. Meets the parents. So Woody meets with Bo, and see other characters, and what makes me so sad to say this. I know I might be a crybaby to some of you, but this is an intense film. Ugh. Buzz says to infinity and Woody says and beyond. That's it. That's it. It shows to the moon and shows the credits, shows what the other characters are doing and happens and stuff, and a vision of Bunny and Ducky and stuff. Forky has a new girlfriend. Rip Don Rickles and Rip that one animator, 1971 through 2018 was it? Show this end scene. Thank God they did. This made me so excited. That Combat Carl guy gets a high five. I'm glad he did. And that's it. Fun fact, this is the last Toy Story film. It was worth it. This is maybe my favorite Pixar film of all time. And I can't hate this studio for what they make. Every single project, even Cars 2, has something good in it. Even Bug's Life, even Coco, just every single film has something good about it. I can't hate this studio for giving me a wonderful childhood I would have never grown up with. John Lasseter was a man who inspired me and many others. I can't hate him. I can't hate Pixar for what they do. I can't hate them. You just can't beat them. Nobody can top their game. And I just kind of think that this film was worth the wait for, let's say, the 5-year wait, I think. And it's maybe my favorite animated film I've seen in a long time, next to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Top 5 animated films of all time. 1 is this film. 2 is Akira. if you were Japan. 3rd is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. No, I have mixed two feelings about these two, to be honest. 4 is Toy Story 2. I don't know what 5 is. But Pixar is a studio that makes a good film after another, besides Cars 2. I can't hate this studio. They've made amazing films. From Toy Story to Toy Story 4. I can't hate them. I just can't. And if they're going to make a 5th one, possibly I'll watch it. But it's called milking a franchise. It's maybe one of my favorite animated series of all time. Toy Story. If it wasn't for that 10 toy short from 1985 or 1980, it was 1985, I'm gonna say, or 6, that we wouldn't have a fantastic franchise. I can't hate them. They've made amazing animated films. This is Mario and Woody signing off. Almost. I want to thank you guys for watching my channel and how far I've been here. And I just can't hate none of you guys for what you done for me. This film has inspired me to do something else again in my life and choose decisions of what we can do and stuff. I can't hate this film, just like I said, or Pixar. Who knows for the future of Pixar? Is it going to crumble down? Is it going to be better in a Phase 3? This is Marion Woody, signing off. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Twitch, please. E.